Hi, welcome to the lesson 1.5, Inverse Relations. Please take a look at the question and then pause the video, and what we want to do is we want to rearrange this formula and solve for r. Okay, so go ahead and do that, please. Okay, so what we're going to do is we want to undo all these operations. So this is 4/3 times pi times r cubed. We want to find the radius, the formula for the radius. So we can multiply both sides by 3 to get 3v, and then divide both sides by 4. And then that's still pi times r cubed, so we can divide both sides by pi, so you get 3v over 4 pi equals r cubed. And then you want to find r. I'm going to turn this around and take the cube root of both sides. So we get r equals the cube root of 3v over 4 pi. Okay? And then to find the actual radius, then all we have to do is substitute in 9.42 in for the volume there. Okay, so let's do that. So we got the cube root is 9.42 over 4 pi, and we take the cube root of that, and that would be, please calculate this, as I am ill prepared and I do not have a calculator with me. I apologize profusely. So just work through that inside and take the cube root, and that will be the radius of each of the balls. Okay, moving right along. A kicker in football, kicking the ball, and so the path of the ball is given by that formula. So what we want to do now is we want to see if we know the height, what time the observation has been taken. Okay?
On London. His career long, by the way, in a real game, on a real kick, is 61 yards. He was 4 out of 7 last year from 50 plus. And this is going to be a 63-yard field goal attempt, which would match the longest in NFL history. Sebastian Janikowski from 63 kicks on the way. It is good. He got it. Wow. NFL history tied here in Denver. Only 2 others have hit one from that far. Tom Dempsey, Jason Elam, and add Sebastian Janikowski to a very short list on a very...
So we just have to undo this again. Please pause the video and work on that right now. So we'll subtract 22 from both sides. Okay, and then we'll divide both sides by negative 3.5. And then what we'll do is we will take the square root of both sides here, and I'll turn this around. And usually when you take the square root you do a plus minus, but the height will never be negative, and the time will never be negative, so we don't really need the plus minus there. So all we need to do is just leave the positive and add 2.5. Okay, so that if you ever wanted to know the time that the ball is in the air, or at a certain height, how long after it was kicked, it's at that height, you just have to substitute in the height and then you can find the time. Okay, and let's move along here. These above examples demonstrate the reverse of what is initially given in the equation. Instead of focusing on the volume or height, the radius and time are given higher priority. And functions of the variables of a relation are reversed. The new relation that is formed is called the inverse relation. Of the original function.